Should no one do what you've done? Tell us, Josh, what is Plugged? How did it start?
Plugged was born out of me going to pretty much every type of founder event in London. In like the post-COVID collapse of the whole event scene. And yeah, just went out looking for founder friends, and the events that I found were just pretty dull and uninspiring and a bit awkward and it's a bit shit. It kind of frustrated me because founders are sacrificing so much. They're sacrificing their time, their social life, finances, mental health, like everything. When they go to these events and experiences hoping to connect with people and to find friends and find support and replenish energy. And the experiences are usually quite subpar, and founders deserve better, fundamentally. And London deserves better. It's an incredible city full of incredible talent, and we don't have an events ecosystem to match it.
So,
yeah.
Quick fire, highlight, low light of the journey so far. What have they been?
Okay, so highlight, it was last summer. We ran every Friday from May until September. We ran a rooftop party on this rooftop. At the time, there wasn't a place that founders in London could go just to hang out on a Friday night. Just like, where do they go just to chill? So we put on a party, bought pizzas and beers and just fed everyone and had a good time. And I was DJing every week, and I think we put on 11 parties all in all. It did get exhausting. It was incredible that summer because it didn't rain on a Friday night for 3 months, which was incredible.
Oh, we need to make something happen this summer.
The parties got raucous sometimes, and as such, our neighbours have ensured that they don't happen again. However, we're in talks with some other rooftops in London. Low light, I think what's funny about community building is that there's like this undercurrent of low light in the sense of it's a really hard thing to get right. It's a really hard thing to sustain on a purely commercial level. Our first co-working space, we used to be in Old Street, and then we lost that venue because the company that was running it went under, and they'd given us a really good deal. And then we found this place who's given us a really good deal as well. It's taken us a while to get to a place where we are operationally sustainable, and there is just always an issue. There is always an issue, and it is an expensive business to run, but it's so incredibly worth it. So yeah, the lowlights have been all the bits that have gone wrong, especially losing our first space, but yeah, it's just it's one of those things that like so we do content roasts every Thursday for members, where members will like bring their pitches and get it roasted by the members and improve it. And people are just coming with all the stuff they're working on. I'm like, oh my God. Because there was a point at which I got quite disillusioned, because I was working. So one of the ways that we generate money for Plugged is that we do consulting for startups. So I was really heavy in the consulting work, and I kind of like lost sight of the community that the consulting was subsidizing. And I remember coming back in, and there was a content roast session going on, and people were doing such cool shit. Like, I was like, oh my God. I remember leaving just so energized and thinking, these are the coolest people in the world. They're genuinely about to solve massive problems. Like, one of our members is reducing the cost of mapping solar farms by 80%, which is like, climate breakdown, that's helpful.
So, 100K question.
Yes.
If I gave you 100K today to improve London, what would you do with it?
Okay. So 100K. It's not a huge amount, but it is.
No, but it's a realistic amount.
So after the down payment on the yacht, obviously. There
would be some good founder parties.
To be on that point, actually, I think I would first throw the most insane founder party imaginable. We've had no budget to do anything, and if I had even an ounce of budget, like the insanity that would be happening, it would just. I just want to bring everyone together. That's 20K gone. And then there's 80K left. One of the reasons that Plugged exists is I am on a personal crusade against the grad scheme industrial complex. It is the sucking up of the country's best talent into jobs that are fundamentally socially unproductive, in the sense that we've got people who are incredibly talented, who should be curing cancer, and they are making slides for McKinsey. And what they should be doing, their life's work, what their entire being and their intellect should be used towards, is being wasted. And it's something that happens not only in this country, but across the world. One of the answers to solving that problem are communities. Communities provide a legible path towards another life. Like, I didn't know that it was possible to do anything but either consulting, the civil service, law, or banking, until you get surrounded by people who have taken charge of their lives and solving big problems, and they've in most cases sacrificed everything just to dedicate themselves to one thing. And I would, in a classic sort of what would you do with all the money in the world, solve world hunger or whatever, but I would want to build the infrastructure and cure the sustainability that communities need at scale to build loads and loads and loads of these rooms and turn themselves into centers of gravity that suck people in, so that at university you are being exposed to a new path. You leave to go and start your new job, and there's alternative paths, there's accelerators, incubators, and there are communities that as soon as you walk into the room, you immediately see what's possible, what the alternatives are. We are working on a secret project.
I was going to say, give this man not 100K, many 100Ks.
Give me many 100Ks and I will single-handedly unite the ecosystem against the bastards who are currently wasting all of our talent, and give the people who actually know what they're doing, Sigma Squared and Unicorn Mafia and all of these places, give them the resources to build the rooms and just allow the grassroots to do what the grassroots will do. There it is.
Pleasure and a privilege.
Always, always.